What's happening, guys? Classic Chris here with Wrestling Talk's WWE Payback Preview and Prediction Show. Okay, WWE Payback is this Sunday, and this network special has a Big Four feeling to it. With this lineup, this card, there's a lot to talk about. Including the kickoff show, I count about 8 matches, and then we'll have Vince McMahon deciding who will control Monday Night Raw. Will it be Stephanie? Will it be Shane? Like I said, there's a lot to talk about. It's a full card, so hopefully none of the matches will be rushed to fit in time for this announcement of who's running Monday Night Raw. Like I gotta say, guys, I'm excited for this pay-per-view. Before I get into the card, let's get that unpleasantry with Vince McMahon deciding which one of his children is going to be in charge of Monday Night Raw. Now, this brings up rumors of a brand extension, but that's not what we're here for. We're here to talk about which one of his kids is going to be controlling Monday Night Raw. Now, to me, this is a segment that should have been done at the beginning of Monday Night Raw on Monday. Not something to be done on a pay-per-view or a network special, whatever you want to call it, but this segment has no place on it. I guess it could lead into something down the road between Shane and Stephanie, maybe a match between Hunter and Shane. Who knows? But as of right now, I don't care. I want to see wrestling. So speaking of wrestling, let's get to that United States Championship match, Kalisto versus Ryback on the kickoff show. So once again, the WWE US Championship finds itself on the kickoff show. I think every show from Fastlane to WrestleMania to Payback has featured the United States Championship on the kickoff show. Now, I thought for a second that John Cena elevated that championship when he was champion, but oh well. Now, onto this match. I'm not going to lie, guys. I'm not feeling it, and I don't think it's going to be that good. I'm not a Ryback fan. I think the less of him, the better. I don't expect much out of this match. I'm going to chalk it up to it is what it is. So, with that being said, I'm going to move on to the main card. Now, there's some matches that stand out to me, and I'm excited to see. Trust me, you'll know by the time I get to them. To start things off, I want to talk about the number one contender for the WWE World Tag Team Championship. We got Enzo and Cass versus the Vaudevillians. Now, fresh off their call-ups from NXT, Enzo and Cass take on the Vaudevillians to crown the new number one contender for the WWE Tag Team Championship. Now, this doesn't say a lot about the current tag team division on the main roster. Both teams recently called up from NXT, make it to the finals. It just shows you that the roster was that thin. Here comes NXT to save the day. Now, I think this is going to be a good match. Both teams know each other very well from their time in NXT, and they're going to rock it on the main roster. Speaking about rocking it on the main roster, we got a flashback from NXT TakeOver. We got Charlotte with Ric Flair in her corner defending the WWE Women's Championship against Natalya Neidhart with her uncle Bret the Hitman Hart in her corner. If that match on NXT TakeOver says anything, then we're in for a treat, my friends. These two ladies can throw down, and it's going to be a good match. Hopefully, they use Bret and Ric Flair respectively and good, because it's going to be interesting to see how things transpire. On NXT, you know, they played the whose family is better. I really hope they go into something like that, some sort of story in this match, but you know what, we're going to find out on Sunday, but it's going to be an interesting match. I think it's going to be good, and I'm excited to see what's going to happen. More NXT talent making their presence felt. We got Baron Corbin versus Dolph Ziggler. Now, this match should be interesting because Dolph Ziggler is a great guy to be in the ring with. He knows how to work. He can put a guy over. Corbin is in good hands, and Dolph will make him look good. He'll make him look like a powerhouse. I'm not the biggest Baron Corbin fan. I'm going to be honest, guys. A lot of times, to me, when he walks, when he moves, he doesn't like bend his arms or move his arms. It just looks weird to me. I don't know. To me, his style comes off weird. I don't understand. Maybe it's just me, and I don't get it, but I have a feeling that this is going to be a good match. It's going to be physical. It's going to be hard-hitting, and Dolph's going to make this guy look like $1 million. So, with that being said, I think it's going to be a good match. Then we got Dean Ambrose versus Y2J Chris Jericho. This match should have happened a long time ago, because remember when Y2J teamed up with Dean Ambrose and Roman Reigns and Jericho took the fall? They were planting the seeds right there for a match that never came to be, but the main thing is we're going to get to see it, and I think this is going to be good. Dean Ambrose carried his own with Triple H at Roadblock, and I can see him doing the same with Y2J. Jericho, even at his age, still works better and can still work circles around half the guys on this roster. Like I said, I see it being good. I see this one going to be a fight, and I see at the beginning of things to come. This next match is for the WWE Intercontinental Championship. We got the Mizz with Maurice in his corner defending against the Swiss Superman Cesaro. Cesaro's been red hot since he came back to the WWE. It finally seems that the WWE is going to do something with this guy and finally get behind him. He puts on 5-star matches. He's freakishly strong. He He had a great run when he was the United States champion a long time ago. It's time to push this man. Now, for the Mizz, it's the best thing he's been used in a long time. He's been paired up with his wife, Maurice, and that really fits well. I really like how these two are playing off each other. It looks good on TV. For those who don't know her, she was at one point the longest-running Divas champion. Now, again, it's going to be a good match. You got Cesaro in there who could just throw down, and he always puts on a good match, and the Mizz knows how to go in the ring. He main evented WrestleMania. Now, this next match, in my opinion, if it's given the time, it is going to steal the show. This one, my friends, is Classic Chris's pick for match of the night. Sami Zayn versus Kevin Owens. I love the way this feud has been building up ever since NXT and for the NXT Championship, and now on the main roster. I see this being the first match of many between these two. I'm just going to sit back and enjoy the ride. Like I said, this is going to be match of the night. Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens always put on a great match when they're out there. At WrestleMania weekend, Sami Zayn versus Nakamura was hands down match of the weekend. That's of everything that went on that weekend. Sami Zayn and Nakamura tore the house down. Kevin Owens, every time he comes out, he puts on a solid match. This guy knows how to work in the ring. And finally, these two together on a network special, it's going to be gold. This match is money. I see a lot into it. Now, on to the main event for the WWE World Heavyweight Championship. AJ Styles challenges Roman Reigns. Now, this match has had an interesting build. AJ Styles won a 4-way number 1 contenders match on Monday Night Raw. Since then, we got the debut of the Bullet Club. Finn Balor loses the NXT Championship. Roman Reigns gets booed out of every building he's been in. I'm intrigued. This match has got my attention. I'm interested. And I want to see how this one unfolds. I don't expect AJ Styles to walk out WWE World Heavyweight Champion, and that sucks because I'm a big AJ Styles fan, but I got a feeling something big is going to happen. And now that I've run down the card, guys, I'm going to give you my predictions. WWE United States Championship match. I'm picking Kalisto to defeat Ryback to retain his United States Championship. Number 1 contender for the WWE World Tag Team Championship. In the finals, I'm picking Enzo and Cass to defeat the Vaudevillians. Dean Ambrose versus Chris Jericho. I'm picking Dean Ambrose. Dolph Ziggler versus Baron Corbin. Even though I'm not a fan of him, I'm picking Baron Corbin to win this one. Intercontinental Championship match. Now this is going to be interesting. I am picking the Mizz to win only by outside interference by Maurice, and this feud lasts longer, and Cesaro will eventually become Intercontinental Champion down the road. Sami Zayn versus Kevin Owens. Like I said, this is going to be match of the night. I'm picking KO, Kevin Owens to win this one. WWE Women's Championship. Charlotte with Ric Flair in her corner, taking on Natalya with Bret Hart in her corner. I'm picking Charlotte to walk out of this one with outside assistance by Ric Flair. And now, on to the main event, the WWE World Heavyweight Championship match. Now, like I said before, guys, I do not expect AJ Styles to win this match, which really sucks because I'm a big AJ Styles fan. I'm expecting Roman Reigns to win, but it's not going to be clean. I'm expecting Bullet Club interference in this main event. I'm expecting something big. Now here's the real thing that I want to know. What do you think about Payback? What matches are you excited for? Leave your predictions. Leave a comment with your thoughts. Like the video. Subscribe. And remember to keep watching Wrestling Talk with Classic Chris.